Hey Posh Crew ladies, it's Shalene. I'm coming to you today. I wanted to go over some not really kind of tips and tricks on ways to grow your business. We all know that growing our business isn't the easiest thing in the world, but there's several things that we can put into place that make it a little bit easier for ourselves. So one of the things that we've talked about recently is what's called your 501. Now, 501 is actually $500 in PV and one new team member each month. Now, we kind of set that in play because Andrew's a big number person and he crunches numbers all the time. And if you're to look at some of the top producers in the company, on an average, they're going to minimally produce 500 PV and one new member to their team personally each month. Now, why are those numbers so magic? Well, if you're looking to grow and keep your team multiplying, 500 PV, make sure you're working your business and you're also collecting off of your downline. Okay, so that 500 is very doable, and I'll tell you how that's so doable. The other one is the one new team member. Now, one new team member a month. Doable, right? Hard? Can be, but reaching out and keeping that focus is where you need it to be. And we can talk a little bit more about that later, about ways to add new members to your team. Now, if you look at that over a long period of time, one new member each month for a total of a year is 12 new members personally on your front line of your company. So that is building your own business. Whereas if those girls have that same goal of that 500 PV and one new member a month, you're also growing their teams, and therefore your company is growing, and it's growing at a very systematic rate. Of course, we're going to have our month that is harder for us, so that just means maybe you pick up that slack the next month and hit maybe 502 new members. But your minimum goal should always be 500 PV and one new member. Now, at leadership, one of the things that we got, and I think this is important to look at because everybody's like, 500, that's just out there. No, it's not. They have this wonderful tool on the Posh portal. It's called the customer tracking chart. Okay, customer tracking chart. It's nice. It's laminated, so a nice little dry erase marker works wonders on it. And on this customer tracking chart is 75 spots. Those 75 spots are customer tracking. So if you have a base of 75 customers, okay, and that doesn't have to be 75 customers every month, 75 customers, period. Because of the way people purchase and because our products are consumable, you should be able to collect 500 PV off of those 75 customer contacts. Now, this becomes important, and the dry erase marker becomes important because as your customer base grows, let's say one of them becomes a consultant, you just dry erase them off and you find a new customer to replace them. Maybe one moves away or you contact her several times and she doesn't return your phone call, and you replace her with a more customer that purchases on a regular basis. So right here, I just started just a few for an example. So let's say number one of my customer contact is, let's say, Sarah Joe. Okay, I'm gonna put the date of today, so I know when I added her. So 220. I'm going to put Sarah Joe, and then there is another other section. Now, you could do that two ways. You could put the date you added her, Okay, so you know when you added her to the list. Or you could put the date that she last purchased. So that way you have a great follow-up tracker. So let's say Sarah Jo purchased on February 1st. So I'm going to have 2-1 on the date, Sarah Jo. And then on the other, I may reach out to her and make a mark on other or a note on other, however you want to run your tracker. But these 75 customers should help you with their reorders to reach that 500 PV. So right there, that takes care of that base you need. So I want you to go. I want you to purchase a customer tracker on the Posh portal. I want you to start making a list of 75 of your customers. Play with it. Get a system going. Hang it up so you can see it and you can modify it within that month. It's going to help you with your follow-ups. It's going to help you with making notes on those follow-ups. This is a great system. So for today, tips and tricks is 1, let's focus on that 500 PV and 1 new member to our team each month. That's your personal team. And let's also start hitting this customer tracking chart. This is huge, guys. It will help your business so much. Go to the portal, purchase yours. I want to see you post a picture of you holding your customer tracking chart and filling it out. Anytime's fine, but within the next month, let's see what you guys can show me you're doing. Got questions? Post them to me. We'll be touching base on that, but I wanted to ingrain how important it is to maintain your business and how easy it can be if you follow some systematic programs. I will catch you later. Have a wonderful day.